Shout out to everybody checking us out on Facebook Live,
Yeah.
YouTube, Periscope, or whatever they watching on Mars, man. We appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we got some artists in the building, man. How y'all doing today?
We doing great.
Good, man.
Good.
Well, man, let's start over there, man. Let the people know your names and where you from.
Hey, what up? This Ayo Nation. My name Ayoishmail. I was born in Kenya.
Hey, what go down, man? I'm Ayo Torrance, man, from Houston, Texas, Sunnyside.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Brittany Michelle Taylor. I am from Houston.
It's time, man.
And you know what, guys? You guys can catch these artists this coming 29th, September the 29th at the Garden City Music Festival.
Don't forget to come out 29th to the Garden City Music Festival. Let's go.
Y'all don't understand. I just love their energy. Energy is fire. I can't wait to see what they bring into the stage.
All right, most definitely, man. So then, just go around the table. Let the people know, like, what really inspired you all to. Well, first of all, let the people know what type of music you do and what inspired you to do. You know, what I'm saying, that specific form of it.
Me, I really rock with like all type of music. I like hopping. Sometimes I hop on the Afro beat. It depends on how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, alright, it could be days I feel like just expressing how I feel. So I get on the Afro beat. I'm feeling good. I feel like my body can express itself. So I hop on the Afro beat, and sometimes I get on the hip hop beat and just I talk about what I've seen since being here from Kenya, what I've seen in the hood and what really happens.
Yeah, and I be writing about like what made me get into music stuff. Like I was a little kid, I was like listening to Boosie, and so like growing through the hood in Sunnyside, so like I was seeing like a lot of different stuff and strange things. So like I just be putting that inside my music and what I've been through and stuff, and what my family go through and what my mama been through. And so like I just got through dropping my new mixtape called Sorry for the Ayo.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, I actually got introduced to classical music when I was in high school, and ever since then I fell in love with it. So I sing all other types of music, but classical music just blew me away the most.
What really, you know, what I'm saying, breaks you in? Because like Sister Rain said, that isn't something that you would typically associate, you know, what I'm saying, with our people. But you know, what really got you pushed or inspired by that?
So I went to HSPVA, the High School of Performing and Visual Arts, and so there's this black opera singer named Lantine Price. And the first time I heard her sing, I was like, oh my God, I never knew that we did that, and I want to do that. So I just fell in love after I saw her sing, because it really matters to see somebody your color singing something that you never were exposed to. So.
Right, absolutely.
All right, what's up, man? So, with you, you know, saying initially not being from America, you know, what's the number one thing about hip hop, you know, what I'm saying, that you actually, you know, enjoy and like? Because I know that it's accepted all around the world.
The number one thing about hip hop I enjoy is it's like you got so much freedom of speech. Like it lets you express yourself. Like when you down, it's hip hop. It just lets you express yourself.
Yeah. You can say things that you can't just come out in the public and just say.
Yeah.
You know?
And if you got the good wordplay with it, you can say a lot of sly stuff.
Yep.
Like if you have good wordplay, you can say a lot of sly stuff under the radar, and depending on who you playing it to, nobody would ever know.
And you know, being black in America, it's like we ain't got much to say. So hip hop lets us say what we gotta say.
Right. Right, absolutely.
Yeah, man. We have a lot to say. It's just that we can't get it out there. We don't have a platform to use to get it out there. And hip hop is one of those platforms, and that's one thing about A1. We want to give people that platform to express themselves and, you know, say what they need to say and get it off their chest in a musical way.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
What's up? So let me ask all of y'all, you know, since independent artists, you know, what do you feel is the hardest part about being independent?
Like, I feel like it's hard to like do a lot by yourself. Doing a lot of things by yourself is hard. But like at the end of the day, you the one who really run it. So it's a must you get it. either way.
Right.
But it's kind of hard being independent when you ain't got somebody behind you.
Right, the machine.
Yeah.
Machine.
The harder you work, the sweeter the reward.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's what she said. Sister Brittany, so as far as doing classical music, have you put out like any independent projects? Or do you typically work with like, orchestra, opera, something like that?
So actually, I recently graduated from UT Arlington in grad school.
Okay.
And so So I haven't tapped into getting myself out there because I just moved back to Houston, but those are in the plans.
Okay.
I do plan to like put some stuff out, and also I want to like teach voice as well. So I'm trying to also build a voice studio as well.
So they'd be like coach people, working with different pitches and
Yes, sir.
things like that. You think your person like me to be able to sing?
If you are willing to do that, then anybody can sing as long as you're willing.
I sing like Usher, man.
Yeah, come on.
Go ahead, once
I know, right? This guy telling me don't do that. I was like, no, B, don't do that, don't do
Not
that.
today.
Oh man, that's funny. Oh man, so man, tell me, both of y'all, give me y'all top 5 rappers.
My top 5 rapper will be Nas. Akon, I don't know. I mean, he rap too. So,
Yeah, that's your top 5.
Yeah.
I'll give you the rest.
well, Young Boy, Lil Durk, Kendrick Lamar.
Yes, I was gonna
Hey, my
say
number
something.
5 is Boosie, J. Cole, NBA Youngboy, and who else? Jada Youngin, so I be listening to,
Okay.
and the Dirt.
Okay. All right. What's up?
Okay.
My top 5 now.
Everybody
I
gotta
don't have
have
a top 5, but I love Chance the Rapper. I like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, so those are my top 3.
There we go.
My list, I'm so old, man. My list, man. I just started talking about Rakim.
Oh, come on, Rakim.
I remember that, man. Nah, man, that's dope, man. But yeah, we got all these artists that's rocking now. They're gonna be. Yeah, man, this was. Oh yeah, man, we just had a few horses running through the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the joys of being independent, man. You never know what happens, man. You
Right.
have the kids working up technical difficulties. So, man, what are some platforms that you all use? Because that's one thing now about this new day and age that you don't have to be stuck to worry about signing to a label or anything else like that to promote your music. So, what are some platforms that you all have found helpful to getting your music out to your all's fan base?
Instagram, Twitter,
Facebook.
Facebook, yeah, with the story thing. I feel like people like they will see even if they don't want to see, so it's a higher chance of, oh my god, this song is hot, because of the stories. And the hashtag.
Yeah, man, I see a lot of people using IG. Gotta get my IG game up, man.
Yeah, it's there, man. The flow is there.
Yeah, my kids tell me Facebook is for old people.
I would tell my mom that too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We old, man.
Don't say we. I'm very fluid on IG, Instagram, Twitter.
I'm the residential old man. I still use my college address.
Come on.
To show you. Nah, man, this is real, man. So, man, y'all ready for this Garden City Music Festival? You ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready to rock out?
I'm ready to.
You playing, somebody did ask if they can hear someone sing live, and you just gave them a little bit. You gonna give them some? Just a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't know how to broke the speakers. So.
You can't do nothing wrong.
Let me see.
Go ahead, put the mic to you.
I don't want to break the mic.
Opera singers, we gotta project.
Oh yeah.
Over my head, I hear music in the air. Over my head, I hear music in the air. Over my head, I hear music in the air. There must be a God somewhere. That's all I got.
Definitely hear music in the air.
You all don't understand. It was Brittany and another young lady, Christine. I swear, every time I would hear them practicing, one would be Snow White, the other one would be Leontine, and I just sat by the room sometimes. It's like, I'm not going to class. I just want to hear them practice. I don't care. The melismas, they just give me life every time. And so that's why I'm really happy that she's here with us for the Garden City Music Festival. Not only because she represents something that is not common in our people, but she is from Acres Home too. So she is like the best, yes, but she is the best representation we have to kind of show the people in Acres Home, hey, we have people from across the city of Houston, but she was born and raised here too. So this is like the best part. You can have representation of somebody looking like you, but when you have somebody who looks like you